Problem number 1 is a finance problem. You can pause the video and read the problem as well as the questions. We can take note of the given pieces of information here that will help us solve the problem. We have the loan, which is 20,000 Peruvian soles. We have a 5-year loan, annual interest rate of 12.8%, which is compounding quarterly. No deposit is required. So for part 1, we are asked to find the repayment he makes each quarter, or the quarterly payment. Using your TVM or finance solver, you have here your N, which is equal to 5 years and the 4 quarters in a year, so 20 quarters in all. Then you have the interest, which is 12.8. Your PV is the loanable amount, which is 20,000. And then your PMT, this is going to be blank. This is what you're looking for. And then you have, what else? Future value, it's going to be 0 when you have fully repaid it. And then PY is 4 quarters in a year. And the compounding situation here is 4 because it's quarterly. Now you will have your PMT to 2 decimal places. I just round it off, but it's better if you're going to put first the original answer. So here I'm going to write the final answer, 1369 Peruvian sol. For part 2, the total amount he pays back to the to the bank. So quarterly, Carlos is paying 1369.29. Use the original amount, and then you multiply it by 20 because he paid 20 quarters in total. So this is equal to 27,385. And let me erase this, make this better. 385.89 Peruvian soles. For part 3, the total interest. The total interest is the total amount you paid minus how much you really loaned. So that's 27,385.89. This is what Carlos paid for 20 quarters minus the loanable amount is only 20,000. So the interest gained is 7,385.89. Sorry, this is 89. That's it. 89 Peruvian soles. For option B, let's try to highlight the given in the problem that will help us solve the questions. So we have here again 5-year loan. This is missing. It's compounding monthly. It requires 10% deposit and there's a monthly payment of 400 Peruvian sol. So let's find the total amount Carlos pays to the bank. So the total amount will be, since it's monthly payment, so 5 years, how many months? So that's going to be 60 times every month. Every month he's paying 400, and before he did that, she paid first a deposit of 0.1, which is 10% of the loanable amount. This is from previous slide, 20,000. So in all, the total amount that he pays to the bank is 26,000. If you remember in part 1, I think it's more than 27,000. Okay, the annual interest rate So we can use our GDC. We have our N equals 60. So I is unknown. Future value, a present value is, it's not 20 because we have already made 10% of 20, which is 2000. So the present value or what you are loaning is 18,000, and then you are paying monthly 400. So you're taking this from your pocket every month. The future value is going to be 0, PY, and then CY. So our PY is 12 times a year, and it's compounding monthly. So you see that our interest here is 11.9560, etc. So it's equal to 11.96%. So again, to two decimal places. Which option is better? Justify. So if Carlos has money for 10% down payment, option B is better. For what reason? The interest in option B is smaller than the interest in option A. If you recall, the interest in B is only 6,000 compared to option A, which is 7,385.89. Okay, so option B is better. But if she has no money for down payment, then option A is better.